Hello to you all and welcome to IMPROVATE's AgriTech 2021 International Conference. I'm Lauren Izo. IMPROVATE is a platform for creating long-lasting connections, enabling change makers in technology and decision makers in government to make progress through innovation. IMPROVATE is all about finding solutions and sparking collaborations that improve the quality of life for people around the world. Today's broadcast will be dedicated to agriculture and water in arid regions. Israel is considered a world leader in the field of agritech, considering the fact that over 60% of its landmass is desert, and it possesses limited natural resources. Israel has developed the ability to assimilate advanced agricultural technologies based on research, also creating innovative solutions to maximize the use of water resources and growing agricultural crops in extreme desert conditions. Thus, it is equipped to meet vital needs in developing its agriculture. All right, moving on now to another company. AlgaHealth is an Israeli biotech company pioneering the development of smart, cost-effective applications of microalgae. Eran Itzkovich is the CEO of the company. He is a veteran of the Israeli defense industry and has extensive experience in high-tech and innovation. Thank you for being with us today, sir.
Thank you. Thank you for having me this morning.
So can you explain what life enhancement means?
Yes. Life enhancement means keeping your normal way of life, but giving additional value to it. In our case, through improving your health and nutrition with natural ingredients that we grow from microalgae. The advantage of microalgae is that it can be grown anywhere in cold climates, warm climates. It doesn't have to stand on specific terrain or ground. Now, today's life is very intense for us. We work more, we travel more, we stay awake more, and we use our time in front of screens a lot. And unfortunately, our nutrition and health hasn't met the same fast-paced evolution, and many people find there is a gap between their nutrition and health and their lifestyle. Now, for example, there's an OECD report from 2019 that says that 60% of the adult population is either overweight or obese, and it's become a major issue. Now, the most effective way is prevention, of course, but not many people can plan their nutrition and activity to meet this demand. And what we do is we provide these ingredients. Now, imagine there's an ingredient that you can infuse into your food that would not only keep you healthy, but would make you actively feel better. Let's say you'd have a Big Mac to improve your health.
Wow. Life-changing.
Exactly. So this is what we're doing, and this is what we're focused on. Our first product is called Nutrizantin. It's based on an active ingredient, on a carotenoid that's called fucoxanthin, which has been on the market for about 20 years. But we have decided to complement it with other ingredients and take it to the next level of the value chain and into a product that would actually enhance people's life in both form and function.
So aside from what you just mentioned, can you give us more specifics about what is so special about microalgae, and also where does AlgaHealth come into all this?
So this is really where nature and technology come together to create really amazing value. Microalgae is some of the most old creatures on the planet. They've been around for billions of years, and they've been used by humanity for centuries or even longer. But our needs and our way of consumption has changed considerably since the technological evolution, and we need to find new ways to get the good from nature and adapt it to our way of life. So, and today, fucoxanthin is produced from seaweed, which is very inefficient and consumes a lot of energy. It creates a lot of waste, and we're looking for we're working with microalgae to change these procedures. Microalgae has 20 to 30 times more fucoxanthin than seaweed, and with our R&D and development, it would even reach 100 times more, which means, of course, much more efficiency and much less environmental footprint. Now, we started our research and development 3 years ago, and it stands on 3 main pillars. The first is biotechnology. We're going very deep into the biotechnology, into the actual mechanisms of the cell itself. We're keeping the natural form, so it's not going to be GMO but we will be able to improve significantly the amount of fucoxanthin that we can get from our microalgae. The second is very unconventional cultivation methods that some of which are taken from other fields entirely, very new to the microalgae industry. And the third, which is very exciting, is AI-based production involving real-time sensing, involving machine learning. This is the first of its kind in the industry.
So it sounds like the research you're doing at AlgaHealth can perhaps expand past just obesity. Can you expand on that a little bit?
Yes, of course. What is very strong with our technology is that it's built on methodologies and procedures that go beyond this product, and it's very easy to leverage these methodologies to new products from the same microalgae, and even to be used in different microalgaes. One great example is another product that we have is called dermaxanthin. It's very similar to nutriaxanthin. It's based on the same powerful carotenoid fucoxanthin, but it's more adapted to the cosmetics industry. It's been clinically tested and with very defined results, and we expect to launch this product later in 2021. Other than that, the world of microalgae is vast. Hundreds of microalgae species are being used today, and there are thousands more waiting just to be discovered. And we believe that taking these microalgae, we can bring even more new products to the market. Now, one of the problems with dealing with natural resources and microalgae is that it's very difficult to take it and make it into a unique asset that you can take to the market. We believe that the way to do that is by implementing knowledge and technology so you can take it to the next level of the value chain. And at AlgaHealth, part of the work we do is make sure that our products and ingredients are unique and bring real value to our customers and to our investors.
So your research is largely based on the obese and the overweight. Why is this such an issue to you?
Okay. Actually, we focus on obesity because we see it as a clear and present danger. It's very important to understand that the damages and the effects of obesity don't stand or don't remain only in the direct effects. You know, for example, obesity can shorten your life expectancy by as much as 4 years. Children who are obese are more prone to bullying, and there's a good chance that they will be underachievers in school and higher education, which of course affects their adult life as well. The economic damage from obesity and overweight as well is significant. In the OECD countries, the health expenditure related to obesity is over $300 billion a year, and that number is only growing. And we think that diverting even some of this cost to not only to prevention, but to making people's life better while maintaining their way of life will have significant effect personally and globally. And one personal note, I think we became all too aware during the pandemic of the vulnerability of the people who are overweight and obese. And not only thinking about the lives lost, but also about the people who survive the worst of it and carry on with the side effects and and everything that follows. And it gives us all at AlgaHealth more than enough motivation to be a part of the effort to overcome this problem and to contribute what we can so that the next time an event like this happens, we're better prepared and better protected.
A really important innovation. Aran, thank you so much for coming
today. Thank you so much for having me.
Of course. That's it from IMPROVATE's International Agritech Conference. We've heard today from officials and businessmen in Israel, the UAE, and Africa, and the Israeli agritech companies who presented their technologies today: Netafim, AlgaHealth, WFI Group, Supplant, NRGene, GES, and Ramat Negev Desert Agro Research Center. IMPROVATE is all about access and connections, exposing Israeli tech leaders to governments and companies around the world to promote businesses whose goal is innovation. The exposure right here at this conference is a first step. The next step, delegations and real-world business connections. We want to thank you all for taking part and hope this is just the start of doing business together, making technology accessible to all and improving the lives of people across the world. Keep an eye out for IMPROVATE's next conference on renewable energy. That is on March 9th. I'm Lauren Izzo. Thank you for watching.